All right, started the recording. Now we can actually go to work. Um, Thank you everyone for joining our community call this month of August. We have a couple of cool things to talk to you about. We have some exciting news. Also, we're joined by Lawrence. He's not the new team member. You might have saw him before. He's not the surprise. He's been here before, but he's gonna give us some cool updates because Short right now is in Amsterdam, as you can see by the banner behind him. So he's a little bit busy, so he might not be available for the whole call. So we're having Lawrence jump in and give us some product updates on his side. And then during the call, sometimes later, let me just share my screen. Let me just share my screen. Later during the call, we're gonna introduce our newest team member, and she's gonna be somewhere around here. I'm gonna tell her when to come on stage, so that's also something exciting for you guys. I'm sure you're gonna like her. We worked before, so I can guarantee and vouch for her that she's an amazing new team addition. Uh, let's get straight into the whole thing and go into the little summary of things. We're looking at a couple of things we're going to talk about similar to what we did before in the community call. So we're going to cover the product side. So we're going to talk about the new things that we developed over the month of August and what we improved. And also we're going to mention what we're currently working on and what you're going to expect by the next community call, which is going to be next month. Uh, Afterwards, we go to BD and events. Me and David are going to cover some cool things. Afterwards, we're gonna cover the Asian expansion, which is the new super exciting thing everyone seems to be looking for because everyone's been asking when marketing, when this, when that. So we listened and we decided to focus our attention to a whole market that hasn't been utilized in the past before. And this is something that we're very excited about, and we're gonna talk more about it in a second. Then we're gonna reveal our newest team member, and then finally I'm gonna give you some community updates because we got some stuff going on there as well. So Lawrence, if you don't mind, I'm gonna give you the stage so you can tell us some new product updates that we have coming up because we've been working on some things in August. So tell us more about it.
Definitely. Thanks for the introduction, Dennis. So, like Dennis said, I've been from at Nosana from the beginning. I'm head of development, but normally deving away. But now I'm also here in the community call, giving you guys some much deserved product updates. Some things are maybe a little bit technical, so I'll try to keep it a bit understandable so everybody can follow along. But a really cool feature that we've been working on is more advanced job definitions, and this entails a couple of things. We have now the possibility within one job to run multiple operations, basically multiple containers at the same time. So what could we do with this? For example, if you know a little bit about how a service is being deployed, you have always multiple components working together to serve, for example, a website. You need like a backend that actually does all the logic. You need maybe like a UI, a web UI. You might need a database for storage. There's all these many different components that need to work together and need to talk to each other. And now with the advanced job definitions, you can specify multiple operations that will run at the same time or that are dependent on each other. They'll talk to each other, basically allow us to deploy way more advanced services upon the Nosana network. Alongside that, we have job template literals. It's a little bit technical, but it basically allows us to inject real-time data into the job operations while they're running. This means, for example, that we can retrieve the results of one operation, and when that operation is done, we use it as an input for the next operation. Or we insert the current node, for example, the current host that's running the job, because you don't know that beforehand. So that's also data that needs to be injected in real time. Also allowing for more cool things in the job definition. And we have introduced more advanced controls over these containers and operations. So now you can per single operation. You can start, restart, stop the operation. So it's actually moving more towards advanced services being hosted on the Nosana network, which is really cool. We are already experimenting with some really advanced services ourselves to deploy on the Nosana network, but I can't tell too much about that yet. That will probably be in the next one. But that's for later. Next one is improved monitoring system. A lot of that is for us internally to get more insights into the network. We have now a lot more insights in the network. It's a decentralized network with hosts all over the world. Many different components that are running that need to be available. Solana RPC, Solana blockchain, our grid manager, the nodes, the dashboard. There's many components that we need to be up and running, and now we have improved monitoring and alerting internally, basically giving us a lot more stability, and we can react really quick and even automatically if something goes wrong. A lot of this information will be made visible to you through a more detailed status page later on, like a global status page that's visible for you all, where you can see the history of all these different services and their uptime, basically. Another really cool thing is the Nosana indexer. The Nosana indexer on its own, it's not a new thing. We've been running that for quite a bit. It has been improved quite a lot recently, and that's also the point where we decided to make it open source. We basically have a lot of jobs on the network, a lot of deployments on the network. We have over 2 million, I think, now at the moment. They can't all stay on the blockchain, so we clean those up, but we still want to remain the data. So we have a Nosana indexer, basically scraping the blockchain. Everything that is happened on the blockchain with regards to Nosana is in the indexer. We have that in our own database. The dashboard is displaying that information. But to be more decentralized, we decided to open source that so that anybody can run their own Nosana indexer, keep track of their own data, of their own jobs, and not be dependent on our backend and database. So even if our database or backend will go offline, people still have the possibility to run their own Nosana indexer. And another cool thing that we released this month is the Nosana kit. The new Nosana kit. We already had the Nosana SDK. This is basically a new version of the Nosana SDK that is built on the new version of the Solana kit. So Solana also released a new kit that's completely different than their previous SDK, which they called Solana Web3.js. So our new kit has also been made up to date with working with the Solana kit. There's great TypeScript support. So for the developers out there that want to try it, please give it a go. It's not feature complete yet, but we'll as soon as possible migrate all features over from the old SDK to the new Nosana kit. Yeah, that's cool. That's basically what we're the big things that we developed and released this month. There's also several things that we are already working on, but those are not finished yet.
Some alpha leaks.
But some small leaks. I can tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Deployment manager. It's a really cool one. Maybe you've heard about it before. I'll try to explain a little bit what it is. It's basically managing your deployment, managing your jobs, and not just one job, but it can be multiple jobs at the same time, or you can make sure that there's always a job running, even if your job stops or crashes or the node is offline, it automatically spins up a new job for you. Or you can set up a schedule. So let's say I want to post a deployment every schedule. Your deployment on its own will still have one persistent URL that you can talk to, even though the nodes and the jobs in the background are rotating. We've introduced load balancing there, so you can also say posting my job to like 5 or even 10 different hosts at the same time, and then the workload is being balanced and divided over these 10 nodes, giving clients a lot more reliability in their service that they have running. All of that is already usable through the SDK, but it's not yet usable through the dashboard that will also be coming up. So to really make this feature available as well, we're also gonna integrate this into our dashboard so that you can, through the UI, also use the deployment manager. Another small cool thing is the Solana phone integration, the Solana Dep Store for the Solana Saga phone and the Solana Seeker phone, which is the new Solana phone that was just released. I received mine a couple days ago. Basically working on a mobile app for the Nosana dashboard, and that app will be available through the Solana Dep Store. So we're working on that as well. It's really cool. There's like 150,000 people that just received this new Solana Seeker phone, and hopefully we can ship really soon this app to the Solana Dep Store so that they can all play around with Nosana and see Nosana in the Solana Dep Store. We've already are running the credit system now. I think this has been discussed before as well, the credit system, so I won't go too much into detail about this, but we are now still in testing phases with it. So there are people that are now using credits on the system. We're slowly giving more credits to people and expanding this out, and we're expecting to roll this out in a bigger way coming up soon. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Nosana API. I'm talking about all these features: the credit system, the deployment manager, the dashboards, and there's the SDK, the Nosana kit. There's all these different features, right? The Nosana kit and the Nosana SDK, they both talk directly to the blockchain. But then we have our credit system as well, that's like attached to a Google account, for example. That's not directly talking to the blockchain, and the Nosana API should make it more simple for clients to use the full force of all these Nosana things. So the Nosana API can be used to simply post jobs to the blockchain, even with the new credit system. You can use the deployment manager all with a simple API without the clients needing to set up a wallet or having Sol and Nos in their account. So we're really trying to bridge the gap from people needing to know blockchain, having a wallet and understand how that all works, to like the more traditional Web2 companies that can also use Nosana. And the Nosana API will help a lot with the integration between the Web2 world and the Web3 world.
Awesome.
So these are some really exciting things that are coming out. So hopefully more about those things in the next call.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thanks a lot. Thanks for giving us the updates for the what's being done and what's coming up. I think it's very bullish, especially some of the exciting things we're gonna be working on and hopefully covering on the next community call next month. So thank you so much for being our guest here. This is your first time on the new renewed community call, and well, I hope the community likes you having you here. We might see you again sometime down the road in the future. So thank you so much for jumping in and giving us some updates.
Of course, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for the updates, man. I'm also jumping out of the call. I'm gonna jump back into the discussions here.
I was just about to ask you. I was just about to ask you to show us
Yes.
around. Do you have a minute? Or you gotta go?
Yes, of course I have a minute.
Please show us around.
No.
Tell
Yeah,
us
I
what's
am
going
gonna
on.
go. Of course, I'm sitting here at the booth at the Gen AI ML Summit here in Amsterdam. We're here with the team. Like, I think if you can see them, that's nice. So the conference is now coming to an end. So the drinks are starting. People are walking out of the.
That's why you gotta go.
The main area.
For the drinks.
Exactly. This is the moment where everyone, all the drinks, but also to meet everyone here. It's a very nice conference. There's a lot of cool startups, as well as topics being discussed here, all concerning generative models, machine learning, all that type of thing. So it's really nice to be here. It's really buzzing. So it was very cool to hear our product updates, which I was, of course, very involved with as well. So nice to join in from the action, but I'm going to jump back in. So
yeah, go ahead, do your
thanks
thing.
for joining, and I see you
Cheers,
later,
Stuart.
guys.
Thanks, Short.
See you later.
Thanks, Stuart.
You guys have fun. Thanks some pictures. All right, then we can move forward. Lawrence, thanks for jumping in. So whenever you need to go, you can go ahead, just announce yourself, and the community will wave goodbye, and we can go on with the call. So coming up,
I will jump out. I couldn't stay too long this time, but next time I'll stick around for longer.
Sure thing.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thanks for jumping in.
Guys, good luck.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah. All right, David. It's just you and me. Let's do some other stuff. Let's see what's coming up.
That was really exciting, actually.
Yeah, we got.
I'm really excited for the deployment manager.
Oh yeah.
Nosana API, and especially running parallel jobs. I think that's really going to open up a whole new world of applications and deployments. So and it's features that our clients have been asking for. So like finally to be coming to the point where like we have this feature complete product, and it's going to make it a lot easier for us to onboard clients.
Oh yeah, we're also working on I think we're working on a blog, right? So we can help explain this further to people once we're fully develop it.
Yes, of course.
There you go. So we got some cool stuff coming up.
So yeah, like there are several blogs coming out to explain to our community and to clients and other people who are interested in our product features, so that we can make sure that everybody's up to date with what's happening on all of the channels.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's gonna be very exciting coming up. So what do we have here in August? So we got a newest collaboration with Inferia AI. So they're utilizing us to help deploy any AI models in very quick succession. And we worked with them for a while, and we helped them do some things. So we have more things coming up with them. As we progress down the line, we're gonna be saying some more cool stuff about them. But one thing that's gonna be definitely interesting for you guys is for our next team call, which is gonna be Web3 X Infra X AI. We're gonna be having Inferia AI over as a guest. So we're gonna do a LinkedIn Live and also Twitter Spaces or Twitter broadcast. I'm not exactly sure which one, but we're gonna be running them both live at the same time. So that's something you should definitely book in your calendars. It's gonna be happening. I believe the date is already confirmed. It's gonna be around the middle of September. I think September 11 is the date, but I'm gonna keep you updated and just keep an eye out on Twitter and keep an eye out on Discord, because we're gonna be talking more about it. And this is definitely something exciting to keep an eye out, because we've been working with them for such a long time now, and they are a very inspiring team, and they have a lot of cool things to say. So that will be something interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they've built out a whole platform. Their whole product is built on top of Nosana. So it's very exciting to see what they've built, and we can't wait to share it with all of you. I think they've already published a little bit as well already on their own channels, so you can go take a look there. But
there is a blog.
Indeed, we'll be making announcements as well on our own channels here on Nosana very soon.
That's right. All right. Moving forward, I think this is where we are talking about what we just saw with Short in real time. So we are in Amsterdam for the Open Source Gen AI and ML Summit. As you have seen, we have very positive feedback. There's a lot of AI things going on there, so it fits the audience perfectly. Not too much I can expand on this. We're going to be giving you updates as we progress through the conference. Most of it is happening today and tomorrow, so you're going to be seeing some cool pictures perhaps uploaded on our Twitter, and I'll be uploading some pictures as well, and we're going to give you some updates on how the whole event went and what we found out and some of the cool things.
Indeed, like we're going to these conferences that's specifically AI focused, and there's so much buzz happening around these conferences. So it's exciting to be in those spaces and to be collaborating with all of the people that are building products and innovating every day.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Well, compared to, for example, Berlin, where we were, where we saw thousands of people, but the industry was like very wide. So there's a lot of companies and a lot of students and workers and generally everyone who doesn't fit our criteria. But this is a specific conference where everyone kind of fits the criteria. So it's very interesting, and it's much more oriented towards Nosana. So that's why we're so excited about it. But that's not the only thing we're
like
doing. Yeah, go ahead.
and like there's like a pretty well it clicks well as well with this audience. When we go there, like people understand quite quickly what it is that we're doing, and they see the need as well for what we're building here at Nosana.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it so easy. What else are we doing though? We have two big events coming up. I guess they're more in September, but one of them is gonna coming up actually very soon. So I think you wanna talk about it a bit more. You might have more knowledge than me about it.
Yeah, indeed. So, as Dennis has already mentioned, we are doing these very AI focused conferences, but we still want to keep our foot within the blockchain world, within the Web3 world. So, next week, we're going to be in Warsaw. We'll be doing a boat event that is being hosted by Solana. So, Solana, it's where we grew up, it's where we started, and we always want to be part of that community. We're still part of that community. And so if you're going to be in Warsaw for Eat Warsaw next week, please do drop on by. I'll link the Luma page here in the community chat in a little bit. So you can register to join us. I think it's on Friday. And, come have a ball with us, like on the end of September, and we'll be doing a mini hackathon with people who come to our Biddle Day. So with the AI builders community in Singapore.
Oh yeah, awesome. How's my video quality? Can you hear me? I feel like I'm losing connection right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can hear you well.
All right, good. Because
You're a bit dark, but
because the recording is
you're coming
happening
in
on
loud
my
and clear.
side. So if there's like a little issue with the network, it messes up the recording as well. But but yeah, I think it's fine. We didn't lose too much. Moving forward, and this is the exciting part. I think this is what people have been, I guess, waiting for and asking about for a long time, asking what the team is doing. When are we going to do some big marketing pushes? When are we going to start talking about Nosana externally? Okay, you guys are going to all of these events, but when are you actually going to build communities? When are the numbers going to rise? When are you going to talk to influencers? When are you going to do blogs? Where are you going to get news articles? So we listen. These things take time, and this initial idea started months ago, and it took some time to develop. Back at our offsite in Spain, we had a lot of brainstorming on how we should approach it and how it's going to be built, and there's a lot of things happening, and we finally started kicking it off. So what the Asian expansion is focusing on, so we're focusing on the general APAC area, mostly focusing on Asia more than Australia, but the whole uh, Eastern Asia area is the primary audience, and we're doing a lot of things there at once. So we're working on content localization. So we're tapping into localized communities and trying to approach them in their own native languages about Nosana, about generally AI, and how they can leverage our technology, because there's a lot of this technologies in the Asian area, and a lot of Web3 companies haven't tapped into the potential of what they can offer. And this is where we're jumping in and trying to get those members, get those users, get those GPUs, get those developers, get all of them. So we're doing a lot of things at once. We're gonna be doing some PR. You're gonna be seeing some Asian KOLs jumping in, talking about Nosana. You're gonna be seeing, and there have been some already, I think, news articles about what's going on with Nosana, what we're doing, what our goals are, and how you can benefit using Nosana. And we're just generally doing marketing and growth, focusing on that region. Uh, what we're also going to be doing, and I talked about this in the previous month, about the ambassador program. It's going to be coming up. So some of you who have been active might have seen the ambassadors channel popping up on Discord. It's not here by accident. We are working step by step to, first of all, we're trying to find the audience we currently have, because out of these 13,000 members on Discord, I want to see what percentages of each region and countries are, so we can slowly start rolling out these ambassador channels. But the primary focus right now is going to be on this Asian expansion. So we're gonna be sticking to the East Asian area. So we're looking for potential ambassadors from China, South Korea, Japan, but also anyone from that area. So that could also be Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines. It can be Vietnam. It can be whatever country has a community or an audience that is perhaps interested in what we're doing or want to help out in some way. We'll be happy to hear more about it. And this is going to be developing further and further in the next couple of weeks, months, coming into Q4 eventually. So you're going to be hearing a lot more about it and you're going to be seeing a lot more about it. So if you have friends or if you yourself are interested, we're here on Discord, so just send a message, maybe open a ticket yourself in one of those tickets down there and just mention, hey, I might be interested, and we'll be happy to jump in on a call and see how we could work together. Also, like David previously mentioned, we're going to be Token 2049 in Singapore at the end of September. So we're going to be having a little workshop there. There's a Luma page. I think David even shared it. So you can find more information there over time. And I think that basically covers the whole Asian expansion part. And we can get into the exciting part, which everyone seems to be waiting for. So there we go. This is the bread and butter. This is the super exciting one. Let me see if the stage works. Just gonna be inviting our newest member to speak. So everyone's been waiting to see what's going on with the newest community member, who she is, what they're doing. So I'm very excited to introduce Vladislava, or simply Vlada. She's gonna be our new marketing lead, covering a lot of wide things and being a very big expert in the Web3 space who has been here for more than 6 years in Web3. We worked together in the past previously, and we had a great time together, and it's such a pleasure to have her back here on the team. So we're gonna be doing a lot of cool things together. Give a warm introduction to Vlada, and Vlada, do you have anything else to add?
Sure. Hi, guys. Do you hear me well?
Perfect.
Great. It's so nice to meet you, Nosana community, and I've been waiting for this moment so long. So I'm Vlada, and I've recently, as you know, joined Nosana as the marketing lead. And I'm really thrilled to contribute to such a unique project with a unique use case in GPU, decentralized industry that is quite unique right now, and there is huge demand for it. I've joined this project because I think that the demand is really good for it, and actually there are not so many competitors that offer actually the same thing. Also, I really love the team. I like the community, and I would be really glad to contribute to the progress. I've been working in the Web3 marketing industry since 2019, helping numerous projects to grow the visibility, conversions, and stuff. And now I will be also building the momentum for Nosana. So I'm really glad to start with you guys, and excited to collaborate with all of you and make Nosana shine together. Thanks.
Thank you, Vlada. Thanks for jumping in on the call, saying hello to everyone.
Thank you.
Hope everyone's excited as we are. And yeah, well, the community is very happy to have you on board, I see from the comments. So get excited. We're going to do some cool things together. You're going to be seeing some more updates from the team and from us in the future. So stay excited. Vlada's here, so we're all taken care of. Thanks, Vlada.
Yeah, and at the moment I'm getting onboarded, but I already will be starting some very exciting stuff. Especially, I'm so bullish about the Asian expansion because it's a big thing, and Asia now has a very interesting coverage in GPU space. So, fingers crossed for that.
All right, thank you. Coming up next, and coming up as a final little treat for you guys, without going too much into detail, the call has been going on for a little bit, so I'm just gonna give you a couple of community updates. Nothing too exciting, nothing too special, but we're gonna keep things interesting and fresh. Oh, sorry, what expansion? Asian expansion. So let me give you the latest community update. So what we are doing, finally, it's been so long. I've been promising this for like months now. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. Finally, next Friday we're gonna be doing we're gonna be continuing the poker nights that we've been doing in Nosana a long time ago, and we're gonna try to make this a more consistent thing. Currently negotiating some rewards, some little reward pool for the winners of the tournaments. It's gonna be happening every 2 weeks, hopefully on Fridays. We're gonna be testing things out, see how it goes, and if the community likes it a lot, we're gonna keep them going. If the community wants to do something else, we're gonna try something else. All in all, we're gonna be trying to do more of these incentives and have them running, and I think that's gonna be something exciting for you guys. So book a reminder for next Friday. We're gonna be playing some poker. Jump in, have some fun. You don't even have to play poker. You can just jump in the voice chat and chill with us. I'm gonna be reviewing. I'm not gonna be playing probably, so we can just hang out and have some fun. What else is coming up? So we got the poker night, like I previously mentioned, and we got the team call. I confirmed it here on the presentation. The previous part I forgot to update. So yes, the team call is most likely. I'm not 100% on it yet, but I think it's confirmed. It's gonna be on the 11th September, which is also a Thursday, at 5 p.m. Central Eastern Time, which is the same time that the call currently is being held. So this is also something you can remember. It's gonna be on Twitter, probably a Twitter broadcast, and it's gonna be on LinkedIn Live. So we're gonna be doing 2 channels at once. So that's also something to be excited about. And honestly, that's it. I think we covered everything on the call. The most exciting things were definitely the Asian expansion, which I previously talked about. Obviously, Vlada joining the team, and there was some cool product stuff going on. The recording is going to be uploaded maybe even later today, so you can expect it as soon as possible. And I think that's it from my side. David, do you have anything else to add? Maybe answer some questions, anything you noticed?
No, but indeed, as Dennis mentioned, we'll be covering the product updates a bit in more detail soon with blog posts, and we have some video content as well coming out soon. We're experimenting with that a little bit right now to broaden our range and attract more people by using video instead of only blog posts.
Oh, yes. Yeah, thanks
Indeed,
for that.
very excited about the product updates, and I think it's really going to open up a whole new world of deployments, and where you can not only deploy your models, but you can also deploy other kinds of application next to your models just in one job, and it really simplifies the whole process. So really excited about those use cases opening up right now.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think that covers it. So I'm gonna drop the recording right now, and I'm gonna thank everyone for joining the calls. We're gonna be here in case you have any more questions. We're gonna be checking them out a little bit later, and I'll be forwarding them to the team if there's anything interesting going on. So thank you very much for joining another one of the community calls. Over 47 members got 50 points for attending the call. So those who are still trying to collect their arms and legs or their heads or whatever part they're still collecting, you got some nice 50 points for joining the call. And I hope the rewards program is being fun. I know there's not a lot of things going on currently, and I'm trying to introduce more of them. But for those who are being active, and we have a lot of cool members on the community side of things where you guys are actively doing things, so I'm gonna try to be more active there and give you more stuff to do. So thank you very much for joining the call, and I'll see you most likely on the team call, which is gonna be in 2 weeks. So that's also something to be excited about. You guys have a nice day now.
Yes, yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining, and see you soon.
Yeah, bye bye.
And thank you for hosting, Dennis.
Of course, not a problem.